Babe, can you bring me a pair of scissors? Hi, Ronnie. I am doing, babe, Ronnie says hi. I am doing my makeup live for the bath sachets tonight while I'm thinking about it. Today just kind of got away from me and I forgot to do it earlier. I'm gonna wait and see if anybody else. I'm really not Ronnie at all. I'll send you a message after the live. So I put the list of things needed for this bath sachet in the live itself, or in the event itself. This bath sachet is called the Inner Goddess New Moon Bath. You're going to need Himalayan salt, Epsom salt, argan oil, lavender essential oil, dried rose petals or rose buds, either or, and then dried hibiscus. Hi, Tanessa. I'll show you. We'll make the salts itself, the sachet itself. I am making mine and putting it in a jar instead of a sachet. Just a little tip. You don't want to be, especially the baths that have essential oils in it. When you make them and you put them in the mesh sachets, such as these, they're not exactly the best for storing. I got this, Ronnie, it's organic argan oil, and I bought it on Amazon. I want to say, don't quote me on the price, but it was not an expensive thing, and it's a dropper bottle. A little bit goes a long way with oils. Argan oil was one of the ones that I didn't have in my collection. Hi, Jennifer. And I figured I would probably need it at some point or another, aside from making this bath sachet. You have to excuse my appearance. Like I said, today's been a rough day. I'm a mess. So I went ahead and bought it. It's for skin, face, and hair. So it's definitely good for topical use. But as I was saying, when you make bath sachets and you have them with any types of oils in them, storing them for long-term use in a sachet is not the best idea, because the oil, for one, will soak through that mesh material. I mean, you can see that it's very, very thin material, and it's not really meant to hold oils. If it's just the salts and herbs, that's one thing. But when you've got the oils added into it, you don't want to store it for long-term use in a sachet. Put it in a jar, and it will keep for a lot longer, and you won't have that oily mess wherever you end up storing your bath sachets. So I get a flat of this size jar, which is like the same size jar you would do canning in for like jelly and stuff like that. I get these from Walmart, and they're ball jars as well. I I believe there's 12 of them in a box for, don't quote me on the price, but I want to say it's under $20 for 12 of these size jars. And as you can see, give me a second, I'll flip my camera around. I have a ton of them and use them for all of my herbs, especially the ones that I have mass amounts of herbs, various size jars. And if you're not able to afford to go and buy jars, use your jars from your refrigerator, like your jelly jars or pickle jars, or, you know, any type of jar that you would have for any type of food. Just get your label off of it however you're able to. Some of them are more stubborn than the others. I'm not even, that my shelves are, and I just actually went through these and kind of straightened things up, but I use them so often they get all out of sorts anyway. But jars upon jars upon jars upon jars. Can never, yes, even Old Spice jars, I keep those too. Spaghetti jars too. So make sure you've always got your jars. Okay, so the jars for storage, and then put it in the sachet when you go to use it. All right, so we'll go ahead and get started on making, what is that? Babe, I got a piece of glass stuck in my finger, come get it. How the hell did that happen? Sorry guys, give me 1 second. It's sticking up right there. I don't know if it's metal or if it's glass. Grab those scissors and get up! What is it?
That's a long fucking sliver. I don't know, it's a little tiny... It's like a needle.
It didn't make me bleed, whatever it was.
Oh no.
I don't either. Sorry guys. Don't say that. Hi, Serenity. No worries. Did you say juice? Get out. I think it might have been from around the edge of the lid. It felt like it was a little metal sliver from when I ran my hand around the outside of it. It's what it felt like. I think it was metal, Serenity. I don't think it was glass, just the way that it felt. And my husband said it was like a long sliver of something that come out. It looked like glass for a second, but I don't think it was. I'm good. No blood or nothing, so I'm good. But anyways, I have a small sized bowl. We're going to mix this in. We're going to start with a 1/4 cup of pink Himalayan salt. I use this for cooking as well. I don't use regular iodized salt. I use Himalayan salt. 1/4 cup. Hi, Ellen. So we're going to do the 1/4 cup of pink Himalayan salt. I have the fine Himalayan salt, the fine grain Himalayan salt. And then it's a 1/4 cup of Epsom salt. And I literally use, I don't get all fancy with it. I have the Equate brand Epsom salt. And then it says 1 teaspoon of argan oil. I am not teaspooning it out. So I am just going to use my better judgment. And argan oil, it's in a dropper. Put put 2 little droppers in here since I didn't fill it up all the way. So there's the argan oil, and then 3 to 5 drops of lavender essential oil. I have my lavender essential oil here. Can you grab me one of the plastic knives out of that cup in there? So get the air bubbles out and get it to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I always put extra oil in, especially when it comes to lavender, because I freaking love lavender and it's perfect for pretty much everything, especially. No, the argan oil does not have a scent to it at all. So the 3 to 5 drops of lavender essential oil, and then it says 2 tablespoons of dried rose petals or rose buds. I am just using my better judgment on this. So I am going to, after I get this little piece out there, put a handful of rose petals in. If you have rose buds, I suggest putting them in your mortar and pestle and grinding them down so they're like this. They'll keep better. So go ahead and put the rose petals in there. I'm gonna do a little more than 1 handful. So we have the rose petals, and then we're going to add 2 tablespoons, I'm gonna eyeball it, of dried hibiscus. So we have hibiscus here. Do the same thing, couple handfuls. You can also grind your rose petals and your hibiscus together with your mortar and pestle before adding it to your bath salts, if that's something you would prefer to do. Yes, hibiscus is also one of my favorites. So there we have it. It's all in the bowl there. You can't really see it. I'm going to go ahead and mix this up. And as I mix this, I am going to mix it with the intention of I intend to release and empower the goddess within me. So stir it in a clockwise motion. I intend to release and empower the goddess within me. Give it a good stir. I intend to release and empower the goddess within me. I intend to release and empower the goddess within me. I intend to release and empower, oh, it smells amazing, the goddess within me. And there it is. It looks great, very appealing to the eye. It smells amazing. Hibiscus is one of Crystal's favorites to use in tea as well. So this is our Inner Goddess New Moon Bath. I think I'm going to be using this here very soon. So I'm going to go ahead and add it to my jar for storage. I'd have to do it this way. Hi, Laura. Looks like it was perfect amount for this size jar too. And there we have it. I'm gonna give it another quick stir with it being in here so it's not just salts there on the top. And there we go. Now I'm not gonna put my finger around the edge of that metal again and end up getting another metal sliver. There it is. You want to label your jar so you know what it is, and then have your sachets ready for when you are ready to use it. Again, this is the Inner Goddess New Moon Bath. I can still smell it. It smells amazing. So the way that you want to use this is, as I was stating, with the intention putting into it, as I was stirring it, it definitely does. It smells great, Tanessa. The intention affirmation to put into it, and you can do this as you are putting it into your bath as well, not just as you're mixing up the blend. Excuse you, sir. Sorry, that was my cat. Move that too before it ends up on the floor. Give me 1 second. I'm sorry, kids are coming in. On a live, so just shush. No, on Facebook in my group. So you want to say, as you're adding it to your bath, I intend to release and empower the goddess within me. Set the mood as far as lighting and mood. Candlelight only, preferably 2 to 3 unscented. Pink candles, white candles are also suitable for it. If you don't have pink candles, be sure this space is tidy and free of clutter. Remove any synthetic or possible toxic fragrances, such as plug-in scented candles, etc. Light a natural lavender scented incense, or place a few drops of lavender essential oil into a diffuser. Surround the outside of the tub or space with healing crystals that help connect with the feminine, such as selenite, moonstone, and rose quartz, especially rose quartz. We all know rose quartz is... These bath salts, honestly, I've never known bath salts to go bad or to expire. There is a expiration date on the oils, but you don't want to make too much of it at once regardless. I would honestly say, and you don't need to fill your sachet all the way full either. You only need, I'd say, maybe about a half a sachet to fill a half a sachet when you use this. And this will probably get you, I'm guessing, 4 sachets. So 4 new moons worth of baths with this size jar. And you won't have to worry about any type of expiration or anything like that when you're only making a small batch. So for the bath water, for this new moon bath, be sure the water is as warm as your body can comfortably handle for up to 30 minutes. Add the Healing Inner Goddess Rose and Hibiscus bath salts and use your hand to stir in before entering the water. Use this time to connect with the water and soften your inner voice. Breath work. Once you enter the bath, allow yourself a few minutes to adapt to the space and really release yourself from the surface realm. Once you feel relaxed, close your eyes and begin to inhale slowly and deeply through the nose. Hold for 2 to 3 seconds and exhale deeply, but at a natural pace through your mouth. You might find that making an ah sound as you exhale really helps you to connect to your inner feminine. Yes, that's right. What Ronnie said. Keep the lid tight so moisture don't get into your jars. As for sound, crystal singing bowls are beautiful and can aid in deepening your focus and relaxation. There's YouTube videos you can find as well to play in the background that work very well when doing this type of ritual. The soft sounds will actually help with the vibrations of the whole ritual bath, I should say. Music also helps with manifestation too. And then when you are exiting the water, if you are not using a mesh bag to contain the dried hibiscus and the dried rose petals, use a mesh sieve to remove any floating debris. Open the drain and allow the water to wash away as you exit the bath. Wrap yourself in a thick, fresh, and clean towel or bathrobe. Remain clear of your intentions as you dry yourself and apply your favorite body oil or moisturizer. Leave the space only when you feel ready. Blow out the candles. Leave your crystals near a natural light source to recharge. And remind yourself that you truly are the vessel of a beautiful, powerful, and compassionate inner goddess. Move on with lightness and gratitude. So that is the inner goddess new moon bath ritual. I do have this written in a Word document. If anybody would like this emailed to you, send me a private message and I will go ahead and email it over to you so you have it to print out, to maybe put in your book of shadows or something like that, if it's something that you would do. Obviously, it's a new moon bath, so you want to do it on the new moon. If you have moon water that you have made previously from any new moons, I would suggest maybe adding some new moon water into your bath water. And I think that's all the advice that I can give towards it. Babe, this cat's climbing up the curtain. Or attempting to. Come here. Turd. So everybody say hi to Piper. This is the last of the kitties from the litter that my husband's cat just had. This is the only one we kept. Crystal got 2 of them. My friend Lydia got 1. And then my husband's buddy Sean got 1. And then there's Thanos with his fat self walking in front of the camera. Thank you. So this is Piper. She's the newest member of our family. She's a little turd. You be nice. Be nice. She's adorable. But like I was saying, if anybody wants this new moon bath ritual emailed to them, send me a private message and I will email that over to you. I'm sorry it took me a few days, a week or so. If you bring selenite in the bathroom, leave on the counter, avoid. Yes, absolutely. You don't want to get selenite, however you want to pronounce it, wet. Okay, Ronnie, yeah, please do. Just private message me. Don't put it in the comments. Send me a private message and I will get that emailed over to you tomorrow. Anybody else do the same thing. Send me a private message and I'll get it emailed over to you. It'll be in PDF format. I do use Microsoft Word for all of my typing documents. So hopefully you'll be able to open it up. But that's all I've got for you guys for tonight. I will be live again here in a few days. I believe on Sunday I have another live to do with a how-to. So if there's no other questions you guys have, I'm going to... Hey, chill right now. Sorry. I'm gonna hop off of here, and I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your, what's left of your day, your evening, whatever time zone you're in. I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your day. And sorry, I got distracted by a message, and I will see you all soon. Blessed be, ladies.